Alrighty guys, hey guys, welcome back to my channel and back with another Bible reading video. So we are still in the book of Judges and we will continue to read on to the next chapter. And we are on chapter 14 today, but we're going to start off with the summary of what Judges is. So Judges is so called because it tells of the judges or rulers of Israel from the possession of Canaan until the time of the prophet Judge Samuel. It includes the adventures of Deborah, Gideon, and Samson. So again, we are on Judges chapter 14. Here we go. Now Samson went down to Timnah and saw a woman in Timnah of the daughters of the Philistines. So he went up and told his father and mother, saying, I have seen a woman in Timnah of the daughters of the Philistines. Now therefore, get her for me as a wife. Then his father and mother said to him, Is there no woman among the daughters of your brethren or among all my people that you must go and get a wife from the uncircumcised Philistines? And Samson said to his father, Get her for me, for she pleases me well. But his father and mother did not know that it was of the Lord that he was seeking an occasion to move against the Philistines, for at that time the Philistines had dominion over Israel. So Samson went down to Timnah with his father and mother and came to the vineyards of Timnah. Now, to his surprise, a young lion came roaring against him, and the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him, and he tore the lion apart as one would have torn apart a young goat, though he had nothing in his hand. But he did not tell his father or his mother what he had done. Then he went down and talked with the woman, and she pleased Samson well. After some time, when he returned to get her, he turned aside to see the carcass of the lion. And behold, a swarm of bees and honey were in the carcass of the lion. He took some of it in his hands and went along eating. When he came to his father and mother, he gave some to them, and they also ate. But he did not tell them that he had taken the honey out of the carcass of the lion. So his father went down to the woman, and Samson gave a feast there, for young men used to do so. And it happened when they saw him, that they brought 30 companions to be with him. Then Samson said to them, Let me pose a riddle to you. If you can correctly solve and explain it to me within the 7 days of the feast, then I will give you 30 linen garments and 30 changes of clothing. But if you cannot explain it to me, then you shall give me 30 linen garments and 30 changes of clothing. And they said to him, Pose your riddle that we may hear it. So he said to them, Out of the eater came something to eat, and out of the strong came something sweet. Now for 3 days they could not explain the riddle. But it came to pass on the 7th day that they said to Samson's wife, Entice your husband that he may explain the riddle to us, or else we will burn you and your father's house with fire. Have you invited us in order to take what is ours? Is that not so? Then Samson's wife wept on him and said, You only hate me. You do not love me. You have posed a riddle to the sons of my people, but you have not explained it to me. And he said to her, Look, I have not explained it to my father or my mother, so should I explain it to you? Now she had wept on him the 7 days while their feast lasted, and it happened on the 7th day that he told her, because she pressed him so much. Then she explained the riddle to the sons of her people. So the men of the city said to him on the 7th day before the sun went down, What is sweeter than honey, and what is stronger than a lion? And he said to them, If you had not plowed with my heifer, you would not have solved my riddle. Then the Spirit of the Lord came upon him mightily, and he went down to Ashkelon and killed 30 of their men, took their apparel, and gave the changes of clothing to those who had explained the riddle. So his anger was aroused, and he went back up to his father's house. And Samson's wife was given to his companion, who had been his best man. Ooh. All right. So, summary of Judges is so called because it tells of the judges or rulers of Israel from the possession of Canaan until the time of the prophet Judge Samuel. It includes the adventures of Deborah, Gideon, and Samson. Alrighty guys, thank you for tuning in. If you haven't already, go ahead and check out my other Bible reading videos. Probably somewhere around the screen you can get into the playlist here. And as we're going to continue on reading the Bible until we finish it all entirely, and then we're going to start Bible studying. So be sure to check out any of my Music sheet book, it's blank obviously, but it's for you to write your own music or transcript your own music if you would like to. Prayer journals as well, if you're interested in having a prayer journal. I have my prayer journal. This is my personal one, but I've been having this, so I'm trying to update it. But I do sell prayer journals as well if you want to check those out, and food journals. But thank you again for tuning in. See y'all next time.